Hi everyone, Gavin Townsend here with the local Redditch rugby star Josh Holt, who's on board with the Jim Beam Grassroots. Thank you very much for coming in store today, Josh. Josh and I are going to very briefly talk about the benefits of injury prevention as well as nutrition and strength and conditioning for rugby. So, Josh, from an experience in rugby, what do you see as the benefits of nutrition first and foremost?
Well, where do we start? Basically, just lots of carbs, lots of protein, carbs to grow, protein to go, or the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, you're going to burn a lot of calories when you're on the pitch at training, so you're going to have to back it up, being an expenditure if you want to make gains while still playing rugby and training.
And you're currently at university at the moment.
Yeah.
So what's that like? What are you actually studying?
Strength conditioning.
And do you feel that supplementation and eating the right foods and eating a lot of good quality carbs and proteins help with muscle repair and recovery for your sport?
Definitely. I think definitely whole foods.
Yeah.
Obviously, whey protein, yeah, maybe. Other things like pre-workouts and that don't really fit in a rugby sort of environment. So you always want to try and get as much nutrition from your foods because obviously you're not going to feel fun after having a shake.
No, absolutely.
Not full, but say after
so
2 portions of rice, you're going to be.
What's your diet like? So what's your day-to-day diet like?
Weetabix for breakfast, banana. That's your micro for the breakfast. Obviously, carbohydrates in your Weetabix, and some Jim Beam whey.
We're not doing commercials, don't worry.
And then it's usually I'm really boring and simple. It's literally pasta, tuna. Due to my injury that I got in August, I've been told to up my cheese intake.
Okay, for what purpose?
It's just basically calcium and extra fats because my fats might have been a bit low. But I thought they're being counteracted by the high carb intake, but as you can see.
So being in rugby then, being quite explosive, you find it's really important to have a good level of carbohydrates for energy and fats as well. What's your sleep patterns like? Do you sleep recover well?
Yeah, well, I'm a student, so yeah, definitely. Easy 10, 11, 12 maybe plus hours a night, but
wow.
It depends. Depends how much I train, really.
Yeah, and
you sleep well when you train a lot as well.
How tall are you? Because I'm dwarfed in this photo.
6'5" and a quarter, 196 centimetres.
And how much do you weigh?
About 104 at the moment.
So 104 kilos, 21 years of age, and you've got a lot of progression in rugby. What's your position? What position do you play?
I'm fullback, winger, outside centre. My best positions are fullback and wing, but I can play anywhere in the
box. Is that because your speed and versatility?
Yeah, I'm deceptively quick, so that always catches people out. And
so
I'm big and strong as well, so that helps.
So we did the body power show earlier this year.
Yeah.
Well, last year in fact, because it's now 2016. I've been caught out already. And we all went out afterwards, and we had this really nice meal, and we were all having a beer. And Josh was like, "Right, I've had my food. I'm off to train legs." Do you find that strength training, especially training legs and core development, is crucial for rugby?
Yeah, it's crucial through. Obviously, a lot of people can work that out for themselves. Like obviously, I've upped training my legs over the past year, and I've not had any injuries. Touch wood, but it's also it's in the research, it's in the literature. At uni, we go through papers and that, and the studies show that if you're training properly, then you're not going to get there's not a higher chance of you getting injured. So
what main exercises in the gym would you recommend for most rugby players and explosive sport types?
Just the fundamentals really: squat, bench, deadlift, bent over row, some sort of press. If you want to increase power, speed, ballistics, then you want to do like medicine ball stuff. Obviously, making sure you cycle properly through your hypertrophy for size, strength, power.
So it's finding a balance, really.
Yeah. It's hard to get everything into rugby because it's not like other sports when, say, if you're an American footballer, for example, if you were one of the scrimmagers, I'm not really a big football fan, so I don't know the positions, but if you're a scrimmager, all you're going to do is train for just pushing against someone, aren't you? But you're not going to train for speed, you're not going to train for agility, any of that. But for rugby, it's finding a happy medium in between. Obviously, if you're a back, you want to train, but making sure you're on top of your speed and all that. And then when you're a forward, you want to be on top of your strength.
And you find a lot of people in rugby are missing key elements out, so that they might be focused more on their strength, but their nutrition's lacking.
In amateur, definitely. Yeah, obviously, rugby. A lot of people in rugby like going out and having a drink, and that's why a lot of people start playing rugby.
And that's not you, really, is it?
No, not really. No. I'm not very good at drinking. So
yeah, I have to say, out of all the sports individuals I've come across, Josh is probably one of the most focused individuals. He trains a lot. How often do you train with the rugby lads? Twice, 3 times a week?
Twice, 3, 4 times a week, depending.
And then you're doing weight training most days as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, injury prevention as well? You're doing quite a lot with there?
Yeah.
Mobility exercises?
It's just a happy medium again. Like
Yeah.
you can do foam rolling, stuff like that. But if your nutrition's not on point, then you're not going to recover. And then if you're not recovered, then you're going to be fatigued. And then that's when you pull a hamstring when you're sprinting or something like that.
Absolutely, it's the whole package.
Yeah.
So that was Josh Holt, everyone. In 2015, you got an award, didn't you? What was that?
What?
Best player, man of the match?
Yeah, well, I kicked the winning penalty shootout.
And when was that?
For Redditch to win the Midlands Cup.
Yeah, it was brilliant. So it was just...
So yeah, it was a tense moment, but
yeah, you did it. Smashed it. Nice one. Well, Josh Holt, everyone. And feel free to follow us on Facebook, Jim Bing, and feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Gavin Townsend. Thanks, guys.